Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have our first battle with this Arbok set. Opponent is using Lucario, Gastrodon, Masquerain, love that Pokemon, Heatran, Starmie, and T-Tar. A very OU team of sorts with the Masquerain and Gastrodon being lower tier, I believe. We're going to start off with Cobra, because why not? In practice, the Cobra lead tends to be the best. I hope you enjoyed this battle set. It's a very great set of battles we have here coming your way on the channel. But yeah, with that, let's get started, shall we? So my opponent leads off with the Masquerain, while I lead off with Cobra. So double Intimidate drop. We're kind of at a neutral attacking stat right now. Not that it matters for Masquerain. Masquerain is more of a bulky web setter. We opt to go for Coil because we know Masquerain can't really touch it. Masquerain usually just sets up webs and leave with U-turn or gets tons of damage off with Bug Buzz or burns with the Scald if it knows Scald. This thing should honestly be Bug Water because I mean the stab water is just really good on it. I'm going for 2 coils. I'm very safe to do so because I know Masquerain can't touch me. I believe she switches out into Gastrodon next. Yep, a very good switch in. Gastrodon very bulky, normally running the bold nature. And now I'm at +2 defense and a +1 attack with very good accuracy right now. However, this Gastrodon is going to force me to switch. I was contemplating on going for the Earthquake or Gunk Shot just to get some residual chip on it. But I figured the risk wasn't good, and so I'm going to just send in Scrump now to set up the rocks. And I wall it because of my Storm Drain. I block any Scalds or Hydro Pumps coming my way. So I switch out Arbok, do send out the Scrump, a very nice sexy pink color here. And this Gastrodon is that Yawn Protect set, as you'll find out soon. A little ahead of myself there. Here's that Yawn, and it's that Yawn Protect, probably Scald, Recover, that very annoying set. But yeah, we can go for Stealth Rocks. Not really expecting a switch, more expecting the Protect coming, and I can get the burn off a free turn of Sleep if I so choose as well, because I know I do force Gastro to switch unless she really does want to give me a +1 with Storm Drain. So I do go for Giga Drain here, I believe, or do I actually switch? Oh, I actually switch. I think I switch into Bruharia now, right? I think I do that. So she switches out and goes into Starmie. Knowing how she's sending that in, she's probably that Life Orb, Rapid Spin Starmie, probably. Either that or it's leftovers. That's been running around quite recently, so that's how I know that. I do send out Bruharia here, so very scary for me. I'm thinking like, okay, she's either gonna Rocks or she's gonna Scald, and I can't really afford to switch out here, but I do go for Rapid Spin, so I do get very lucky here. That's a crit. Not that it matters for the Starmie anyway, but we do see that it is Life Orb, so it has taken about 22% damage, and it's going to eat another Rapid Spin here. So no webs, no rocks. We're practically resetting the battle. Essentially, I have a sleeping Cradily while she has a very withered down Starmie to a degree. I send out the Scrump to wall any type of Hydro Pumps or Scalds coming in, and we are going to see that she does in fact go for Hydros, and I do get my +1 with the Storm Drain. So opting her to either Rapid Spin or switch, and I do go for Rocks here just because why not, you know, why not? I am slower. She does switch out into Lucario. Why did I say Rapid Spin? She's faster. She does switch out into Lucario here, and I do opt to stay in and go for Rocks because I felt like I didn't have a real switch in for this Lucario. So here's that Power Up Punch, very devastating damage there on the Cradily. Again, this Cradily is more specially defensive than physically defensive, so this Cradily isn't going to want to take much of those physical attacks. I think that would have O-coded, that was close combat. I do get the Rocks back up on her side of the field. Now she's going to take a bunch of chip damage whatever she switches in. We are chipping down that Starmie slowly because that's her go-to spinner. I do go into Cobra, attempting to get the Intimidate here, but as you'll find out, this Lucario has Inner Focus, which blocks my Intimidate. So now this Lucario is effectively at +2 attack. Now, so that's very scary. I do resist because I am poison typing, and I do just opt to go for Earthquake in this next turn simply because why not, you know? I could have gone for Sucker Punch, but I figure what are the chances she has like Meteor Mash or something like that. She misses, but she actually just goes for Close Combat, which killed. It did take me by surprise just a smidgen. I was expected to at least live on one, but again, I am an Arbok. I am not the bulkiest of mons at all. Name a better duo, we send out Hibito, our Charizard right now. Simply because we've seen Close Combat and Power Up Punch. What are the odds of a Meteor Mash and a Bullet Punch? We don't know, but obviously it has Extreme Speed and we actually live on 13 health. Quite a gamble on my part. And I do go for Flamethrower. This will knock out Lucario. So down goes that Lucario. Very scary physical threat gone from my opponent's side. Thank goodness it's gone. My opponent is probably either going to go Gastro or T-Tar next, knowing that those two really block it. She doesn't know, excuse me, she doesn't know that I have the Power Herb Solar Beam yet. So she's probably thinking, oh, I'm probably either Sash or Specs or something like that. Obviously not Life Orb, otherwise I would have fainted. But out comes that T-Tar taking the 12% chip and getting the Sandstorm up. So she's attempting to wither down this Charizard. I do stay in, however, and do gamble with the Focus Blast. Can we hit that Focus Blast? Yeah, we hit the Focus Blast. There it is. Big damage. Bye-bye, T-Tar. That's a big threat gone. Lucario and T-Tar gone in back-to-back turns. That is a very, very big benefit for our team. Two very powerful physical mons gone just like that. And we have one turn left to live on. We do live at 4 HP thanks to that Sandstorm. Out comes that Starmie again. She's probably either going to go for Rapid Spin or Hydro Pump. I don't know if she would actually go for Hydro Pump now, because I do still have Scrump. But I am going to switch out and send out Scrump now, because I know I wall the Starmie with Scrump, right? Because of that Storm Drain. So out comes the Scrump, and we'll see what she does here. I think she actually goes for a Rapid Spin, I believe. Let's see, we'll find out. We'll find out. So yeah, she does go for that Rapid Spin. A little chunk of chip damage, probably analytic boosted. Not that it matters too much. I do have the leftovers to recover my health. And she loses rocks, health from rocks, Life Orb, and the Sandstorm. So that Starmie is getting crippled very, very quickly. Is not gaining a lot of momentum in the match. Let's say that. So I go for what? Did I just click rocks? I think I just click rocks again. I am forcing the same situation again, where she switches out or attacks. Out comes that Masquerain. My main purpose was to gain the rocks before the Masquerain comes back in, just to snap the Sash. We know that we don't know if it has the Sash or not, but we didn't damage it, right, on that first turn. So we do get our rocks back up. It is hit by that Sandstorm. Again, we don't know if it's leftovers yet or whatnot. So yeah, I mean, we do wall Masquerain. Again, we are the special wall here. But I wish we had Ancient Power. I feel like Ancient Power would have been the better move to have overall instead of Mirror Coat. But yeah, we switch out into Quantum, because again, Quantum can still wall Masquerain outside of Air Slashes and Scald. She actually goes for Bug Buzz here, I think, knowing that she has to get rid of my Hazard Setter. We don't see any leftovers on that Masquerain, so it is probably a Sash variant of Masquerain. These things also get Quiver, mind you, and Baton Pass, so that's also a very scary thing to do. I do go for Swords Dance. Out comes Gastrodon, probably to yawn or burn the Scizor. Probably yawning, to be honest with you. I do get my Swords Dance up, and again, I have Quick Attack, Bullet Punch, and Brick Break. Not a lot of people are expecting that Brick Break to come in. Simply, I also think people think Gastrodon do wall. Gastrodon actually does wall Scizors on many occasions, except if you run the Brick Break like I do. And that Brick Break does a shit ton of damage, as you can see. That has Swords Dance plus the Life Orb. Big damage. She does go for the Yawn here, as expected. And yeah, now we have to make a choice. Do we stay in, or do we play this vicious cycle of switching out, she protecting, she yawning, Gastrodon getting healthier, we gotta play this little mind games now. We decide to stay in and go for Brick Break just to avoid that cycle, because you know Gastrodon is very, very hard to take out. It is very bulky, especially if this is the defensive Gastrodon. I think it might be defensive this set. I'm not too sure. I don't know the calcs off the top of my head. But yeah, we do fall asleep, obviously. We do go for a Swords Dance to just shake off a turn of sleep in this turn, because we can, you know, we can. We have a free turn to sleep. And she sends out Heatran now, very scary Heatran. Commonly the rock setters on most teams in OU, especially in Sword and Shield. I haven't really seen Heatran running around though when I record these battles, so it's very nice to see Heatran back. Not really, but you know, you get what I mean. I do go for Brick Break thinking I outspeed, but I actually don't outspeed the Heatran. So yeah, now you know, max speed Scizor does not outspeed Heatran. That leads me to believe this is a max speed offensive Heatran, if I'm guessing correctly. I was thinking of going into Zard again just to see if I can hit another Focus Blast, because that would have been hella cool, right? But no, I just go into Dragunov because, yeah, I don't outspeed the Starmie, and I figure Zard is important later on, especially for Gastro, if I can land that Solar Beam. I do go for the D-Dance. I do get a free turn of D-Dance here, unless he Earth Powers, and he does send out Gastro, or she does send out Gastro to eat the Waterfall or so, but I do D-Dance instead. So yeah, I get a free +1 D-Dance. And things aren't looking good for my opponent. She only has Heatran, Masquerain, Starmie, and Gastro. And Starmie and Gastro are very much crippled. Masquerain isn't going to take a hit at all. And Heatran is getting crippled slowly by slowly. We do click Outrage. We do have the Lum, so I'm not worried about it. We do knock out Gastro here. Very big wall gone. Starmie wants to come in. Is not going to outspeed me. Heatran is not going to like the Waterfall. Masquerain has the Intimidate, but again is not going to outspeed. And I think I still have rocks on the field, no? So yeah, that's not even going to help Masquerain at all either. So yeah, this is effectively a GG situation for me. We'll see what she clicks here. I go for the Outrage because obviously I'm locked in the Outrage. That still does a crap ton of damage. Heatran ate it like a boss. Good job on the Heatran. I do become confused, however I do have the Lum. However, now it gets a little scary because we know Heatrans have the Flame Body. So, and Earth Power does a lot of damage. So if I click the Waterfall, if I get Flame Body, that can actually keep this battle alive here. So here comes that Waterfall, obviously going to knock out the Heatran. And yeah, we'll see, no Flame Body. So yeah, we don't get burned. And this is effectively GG. I am going to force my opponent to tap out here. She can't really do anything. Masquerain is dead. Starmie is dead. And that is GG. That is our first victory for this team. I hope you enjoy the battle. We have many more battles coming along the way. Hope you like that Zard hitting that Focus Blast. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.